Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another World of Warships Legends video. I am your host for today's shenanigans, Phoenix61. Make sure you're following the channel, guys. I do appreciate that. And yeah, we are rocking the Zhao today, and the Zhao we shall rock, right? So, I'm starting to like this ship. Like, I mean, I liked it early on. I think my biggest gripe is these torpedo angles. You really got to go pretty broadside to get torpedoes off on somebody. We'll take a little bit of an aggressive stance and kind of move in towards the island here. This is kind of a, my strategy with this ship is to not get spotted by airplanes. Dang it. Okay. But normally, I like to kite away. So we're gonna see if we can do that now that we're gonna. I was like, not paying attention that there were carriers in this game, and we totally could have got wrecked way more by the Musashi, but we did not. We were able to turn away and slam the brakes and only take maybe, I don't know, an overpen probably, but yeah, alas, not a lot of damage. And we triggered a fire on him that hopefully he will let burn for us and be kind, right? So now we're not spotted, so now I'm like, well, what picked us up so early before other than the planes? It's probably this guy here, right? Destroyer. That Carl Johan does not look like he is going to last very long. So my strategy here a lot of times is, if I've got a fire on somebody, well, that's burning, right? We'll see if we can't light one on somebody else too, right? So kind of let people, either let it burn and let our damage numbers tick up, or kind of try and force people to use their damage control party, right? But, if there's only this Musashi that we can shoot, we will shoot him, I guess. And then, yep, so Shimikaze shows up. We're definitely going to take our shots at him. It's a good thing we've been moving away, because here come more torpedoes. And if our carrier or somebody can keep this guy spotted, we will do our best to try and finish him off. Sometimes you can see, like, the panic and how I'm, like, and I'm jittering when I'm trying to, like, shoot. But yeah, so we kind of maybe should have taken a little bit more time to shoot there, but we might be able to finish him here. Hopefully, maybe we can get credit for that one, and we do. 48,000 damage, and we're only, 3.5 minutes in and a kill. Take that action. Then, yep, I saw this Musashi. He was looking at us to, just pay attention to their guns. So we hit the brakes and turned away. And then he missed completely on that one. And that's kill number 2 for us. And Z-52, who was picking him up? Maybe the cruiser is. Let's see if we can swing around here. Oh, we nicked him. And fire, take that action. He's not getting picked up anymore. Alright, so we will head back towards the B-hole here and see what's what and what develops as far as what we can shoot at, right? We're up a ship, but they are capping our zone. So this destroyer on their team is getting D, plus they're getting B because nobody wants to go into it. And our one remaining destroyer, this is probably going to be our downfall. He did go and capture A, and he is on his way to B, but yeah, being short on destroyers in comparison to the enemy team is not good. And we need to get ourselves sort of back in the fight, right? We got kind of pushed away, especially because of that Musashi. Didn't want to die from him. Colombo, man, he's got some fires going. What else is out here? Montana? We'll see if we can start something on him. This is going to put us a little broadside to the Colombo, so I'm going to try and just turn all the way around now. And then we will take these shots at this Daring. We're going to dump the torpedoes here, but, it's very likely that the, dang it, come on. That the carrier that just, the airplanes that just dropped torpedoes on us probably picked those up, so I doubt we'll get any hits there. But now we've sort of got a good angle here and lots of targets to shoot at, so this is pretty good positioning for this ship, right? We have set ourselves up for success thus far. Whether it happens or not. Wait and see, right? Alright, so I'm not sure what our destroyer's doing. Yeah, he must be in a... Look at the minimap, he must be battling with their destroyer. And I'm not in the greatest position to be able to help shoot that guy. Okay.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
So he got driven away from zone B, which is unfortunate, right? Because now we're down on zones, and their points are gonna start ticking up pretty rapidly here if we don't, if something doesn't happen, right? I literally have 2 of the 3 kills that our team has, and we've lost 4 ships. All right, there goes somebody. Booster. And Colombo. Can we get a fire going on? Alright, pick on the daring then. I've boosted the range. I think I changed one of my commander perks to give us more range instead of better fire chance or something. So, you know, looking at where that Montana is, he probably can't shoot us. So we were able to kind of sneak and get this turn around here so we can start heading back in to help support. Gosh, we got, like, how is this daring not going down? Alright, so now we'll probably take hits from this Montana. There we go, there we go. Kill number 3. Ooh, can we get a 4th here? I can't believe this Colombo's still alive. Take these shots. Get there. Get there, bullets! Oh my gosh, our Minnesota got him. Dang it. Alright, Montana it is. Yeah, this is just like... So I can't press in with him, right? Like, he's gonna smoke us, right? If we go get too close and aren't angled well, right? So he's not looking at us, so we'll take advantage and get angled. You know, we'll do our turnaround here and get our torpedoes off in case he presses towards us. And then I'm just looking to see if he fires, and then we're gonna slam the brakes and then turn away. And so then most of his bullets, actually everything, missed us. And we got the fire going on him. And now their destroyer, so we lost our last destroyer, right? So that's really bad. And then their destroyer is capping A now. What was that? That's probably that daring, or no, that was that German destroyer. We got the daring. So this is like, do I head towards A? Do I take the risky route and head towards B, which means the Montana would probably take us out, right? Like, and so I really think that the carrier probably should have been picking up their destroyer at this point, because, and then, well, I don't know. Like, this is like one of those tough things that, like, because, you know, like, their carrier is probably off over by C at this point, if he's moved, right? He's never been spotted. But he's got planes over here. Alright, and we got fire on Montana. He put it out, so we should be able to trigger another one here shortly, hopefully. And at least get him off the board. But man, they are up on points to the point where it is uncomfortable. Alright, he's shooting. So we're turning in. Even, you know, while we go backwards, right? So hardly any damage taken there. We pop a Witherer medal. Hopefully can finish him here. The carrier got him, that's fine. That's 2 that, like... So that would have been our crack at that, and the Colombo, and then him right there, where we had bullets on the way, and, like, just didn't quite get that damage done. There's their carrier, so our carrier, instead of going and spotting the destroyer, who was much closer, and is now spotting me for sure, our carrier went and spotted their carrier, right? And it's like, you're not going to take him out, you know, unless he's like super weak. You're not going to get that kill, right? So But that would be a nice point swing, right? All right, so we'll head this way. We'll challenge the destroyer. I think this game is probably a lost cause at this point, but we'll go and hunt him down. The carrier probably now needs to, like, if I go and get this, the carrier would need to go and spot their carrier, and hopefully our battleships could shoot it, and then that would end them, right? But looks like he's going to hover over top of the smoke screen, so not be able to spot anyway. Their airplanes are going to pick us up. So now that destroyer is going to be able to shoot us without being spotted. Alright, so we'll trigger our sonar in a second here as we get closer. I'd kind of like to... Well, you know what? Our allied planes are going to pick up their torpedoes. Take the blind shot in there. That looks decent, right? Nope, no dice there. I was like, we gotta wait till we get close enough so that maybe we can get into that, get close to that smoke screen so that we could pick up the destroyer, But we're close enough to dump torpedoes. We'll use a heal here. Yeah, I probably should have saved the sonar a little bit longer, but it's done. Just taking these blind shots in here. Oh, managed to dodge the bullets from the dive bombers. Right, can we split these torps here? Go right between these. Thread the needle? Alright, there he is. Alright, we'll finish him. Boosh. And then we'll turn. Can anybody pick up... I mean, I'm sure that carrier just made a beeline for the back corner at this point, right? Like... Man. Like, even if he gets spotted... Maybe if I can go into Zone A, we can at least slow the point count down, But they're already at 900. I don't think we got the time. Ugh. That was a decent game. 128 grand, 4 kills. Man, that would have been nice to at least have had the Kraken with this epic loss here. Yeah, they're at 950 points now. I'm not gonna, by getting in the zone, I'm not gonna slow it down enough. That's for sure. I mean, our carrier's getting close. It's gonna be like, our battleships are gonna maybe, if they're in range, they're maybe gonna have one volley. What I would do is, if I was that carrier, so he did drop fighters there. I mean, it's over now, but you could drop fighters, then switch to your, either your torpedo bombers or your dive bombers, and then, get those out, and then drop even more fighters if you still got them. But yeah, 128k for damage, 4 kills on that one. Pretty easily puts us at the top of the leaderboard there. 1700 XP, even though we're on the losing team. That is halfway decent. I think you get like a 1.5 bonus when your team wins, right, for XP, so it is what it is. Still made 200 grand, even though we've got the loss, so that's kind of nice. Of course, premium helped us out the most there. I'll go through how I have the commander set up here now for this one, so because I have changed it. So this is your Yamamoto, you can see up in the top right, so Mr. Scrooge is just the Geist. He has no effect on, the quality of the commander, right? So main battery shell grouping and HE damage for my inspirations. That's where kind of what I've picked there, right? And then base trait for this commander is AP shells, but we're kind of after the other things here. So cruiser main battery range on this one. This is the one where I used to have it on... This one here, I used to have it on Burn It Down, but I'm like, man, 10% more range versus 2% more fire, so, and with the Zao in particular, I was like, I just want a little more range. So I've switched that, and I haven't noticed, much of a change in, fire setting opportunities, right? So, and then we do use this one, Igniter, chance of HE shells causing fire, right? So, yeah. And then I'm not doing punch through because for the most part we're doing AP shells, or I mean HE shells most of the time. So pick one of these defensive measures is kind of my strategy behind and rationale behind that, right? And then main battery shell grouping and main battery dispersion here. We're kind of doing a range fire build, so you could go refill station for the extra reload time, right? And then you do get a little extra range when you are close to an ally, but I find myself in these longer games, I like the consumables, right? So just my own personal playstyle, I like having the extra sonars, the extra heals, right? Extra fighter, right? So, but yeah, you do you, that's kind of the trade-off there, but yeah, you could get quite a bit, pretty decent boost to reload speed by using refill station, right? So, but that is our losing Zhao game for today. See, we don't always win. Actually, you know that pretty well if you watch any of my live streams. But I do appreciate you guys that are watching. Make sure you're following the channel. We're doing World of Warships videos every day, so we will see you tomorrow.